He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. Without music, life would be a mistake. That which does not kill us makes us stronger, and those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. Become who you are. There are no facts, only interpretations. If you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss also gazes into you. We should consider every day lost on which we have not danced at least once. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. He who fights with monsters should be careful lest he thereby become a monster. The snake, which cannot cast its skin, has to die. No price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself. There is always some madness in love, but there is also always some reason in madness. One must still have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star. In individuals, insanity is rare, but in groups, parties, nations, and epochs, it is the rule. Every deep thinker is more afraid of being understood than of being misunderstood. It is my ambition to say in 10 words what others say in a whole book. We have art in order not to die of the truth. One should die proudly when it is no longer possible to live proudly. The secret of reaping the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment from life is to live dangerously. There are no eternal facts, as there are no absolute truths. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. What is done out of love always takes place beyond good and evil. That man is wisest who, like Socrates, realizes that his wisdom is worthless. There is more wisdom in your body than in your deepest philosophy. No one can construct for you the bridge upon which you, and only you, must cross the stream of life. The most perfidious way of harming a cause consists of defending it deliberately with faulty arguments. The man of knowledge must be able not only to love his enemies, but also to hate his friends. He who cannot obey himself will be commanded. I teach you the Übermensch. Man is something that shall be overcome. What is great in man is that he is a bridge and not an end. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. Sometimes one must pay too high a price for the privilege of owning oneself. There are no beautiful surfaces without a terrible depth. Thoughts are the shadows of our feelings, always darker, emptier, and simpler. In every real man, a child is hidden that wants to play. One ought to hold on to one's heart, for if one lets it go, one soon loses control of the head too. The advantage of a bad memory is that one enjoys several times the same good things for the first time. The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. He who despises himself still respects himself as one who despises. To live is to suffer, to survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. One must pay dearly for immortality. One has to die several times while one is still alive. I assess the power of a will by how much resistance, pain, torture it endures and knows how to turn to its advantage. There is more truth in your eyes than in all the books you have read. No one lies so boldly as the man who is indignant. When we are tired, we are attacked by ideas we conquered long ago. Every expectation is a form of self-inflicted torment. Invisible threads are the strongest ties. A casual stroll through the lunatic asylum shows that sanity is often a matter of perspective. Hope, in reality, is the worst of all evils because it prolongs the torments of man. You must be ready to burn yourself in your own flame. How could you rise anew if you have not first become ashes? To forget one's purpose is the commonest form of stupidity. We love life, not because we are used to living, but because we are used to loving. The true man wants two things: danger and play. For that reason, he wants woman as the most dangerous plaything. All truly great thoughts are conceived by walking. The greatest events are not our loudest, but our stillest hours. I am not a man, I am dynamite. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike rather than those who think differently. The best friend is likely to acquire the best wife, because a good marriage is based on the talent for friendship. He who climbs upon the highest mountains laughs at all tragedies, real or imaginary. We are unknown to ourselves, and that is our greatest misfortune. The essence of culture is to be found in its art. Within every living being lies the potential for greatness. Life's challenges are not obstacles, but opportunities for growth. One must have the courage to dare and the strength to endure. The world is deep and deeper than the intellect can comprehend. Art is the expression of the deepest will to power. There are no moral phenomena at all, only a moral interpretation of phenomena. The greatest danger in times of turbulence is not the turbulence, it is to act with yesterday's logic. Man is the cruelest animal. The most resolute, the most daring, the most beautiful souls are those who have experienced the greatest sorrows. Without self-overcoming, there is no self-realization. There are no eternal absolutes, only the transient and the mutable. Every moment of light and dark is a miracle. We must learn to love not only the beauty of life, but also its transience. The passion for life is the most potent of all forces. Only in the depths of our despair do we truly discover our strength. Depth is found not in what is seen, but in what is understood. The will to power is the essence of life. Living without passion is like a tree without blossoms. In the dance of life, every step is a discovery. The soul's creativity is the spark that ignites the future. One's character is forged in the fires of adversity. Self-overcoming is the key to true freedom. Dare to think for yourself, for it is the only path to authenticity. Without struggle, there can be no progress. Embrace life's challenges, for they are the stepping stones to greatness. The creative spirit transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. Our deepest truths are often found in the silence of our minds. Each day offers a new opportunity to redefine oneself. To question is to live. To doubt is to grow. True wisdom comes not from knowledge, but from embracing uncertainty. The beauty of life is revealed in its endless possibilities. Every soul has a unique song waiting to be sung. One's destiny is not given, but forged through effort and passion. To be great is to challenge the limits of one's own existence. The path to self-mastery is paved with constant self-reflection. A free spirit is not bound by the chains of conventional thought. The journey to self-discovery is the most rewarding of all adventures. In the end, one must become the architect of one's own fate.